Hello and welcome to Travels with Ed. My name is Ed. I'm also known as Occupant and to whom it may concern in some cases. And today we visit St. George, Utah. Why Utah, you may ask? And my reply is, why not Utah?
Okay, I took on a project some time ago and I wanted to build a house all by myself. With doing the concrete, electrical, plumbing, roofing, everything you see, and this is the house that I built right here. And I had a lot of help from my wife. And this house started out being a one-story house. I designed it, and I kept adding to it, and it ended up 12,000 square feet under roof.
Well, we're here at St. George, Utah at the house that Ronnie Anderson built. This is Mr. Ronnie Anderson. And Ronnie, how long did it take you to build this house?
It took a good part of 8 years, 9 years.
Wow, and I've been told that you built this house entirely by yourself. Is that true?
Yep, everything on it, in it, and covered up.
I guess the first thing I noticed as we came in was the driveway. Can you give us kind of a history of the driveway?
Oh, you mean the road up here?
Yeah, the road up here.
Yes.
The long and winding road.
Yes. Well, it's a half a mile long, and I walked up, when I bought this property, I walked up and I laid that road out. The first day I walked up on this hill, I said, well, the road can go here, here, and here. Got to make a switch back here and go up here. And then I made an offer on the land, and I had a cat up here digging that road within a week. And I brought a D8 cat up here, a friend of mine, and myself, and we went up one day and come and did it down about a half a day the next day, and it was basically done for a four-wheel drive. I could get up here on top because you have to have a septic tank before you can build, and that was the idea, getting up here to be able to do that.
Okay.
So anyway, then I hauled 600 loads of road base and fill, and had track hoe in here a couple of times, digging off and everything, and then about 5 years it went just graveled, and then I oiled it, and it's been really nice road.
Now, how high up are we here from the?
We're 300 feet above the fields out
here.
Fields,
and I noticed that it kind of gets a little scary sometimes coming up. Did you have any close calls or?
Well, if you get drinking too much, yeah. No. There's I've been up down that road so many times that I could probably do it blindfolded.
Okay. And have you ever actually done it blindfolded?
No.
Okay, good. All right, just checking. Well, so obviously this has been a labor of love for you.
Yes,
what prompted you to build your own house?
Well, I built a place up in Beaver, which is 100 miles north of here, and it's at 6,000 feet. It's a high country, and I had to have a place to live in the wintertime because Beaver's really cold. I mean, it gets 40 below up there.
Wow.
And so I chose to build this place right here and do it as a hobby, like 6 months out of the year. Mm-hmm. By the way, that's all I worked was 6 months out of the year. And the other 6 months I spent up there. So I kind of follow the seasons.
Okay.
And so I just wanted to do something. I'd been in construction, in steel construction for many years. And so I knew the construction ways of building a building, even though I only did the steel work and the structural part of it and stairways, but I by doing that for 20 years, I saw how they framed, and I saw how they did concrete, and I saw how they did electrical and plumbing and everything, and roofing, and so I chose to do it myself, everything.
Wow. So you're the Renaissance man of building. You know everything.
Yes, well, everyone that's watched this being built, they've all gave me A+, and it was done right, and it was done, I didn't cheat on anything. I did it because we got 85-mile-an-hour winds up here. Mm-hmm. Part of this structure is structural steel, you know, I-beams, for just specifically for that wind.
Wow. Now, what is this house made out of? What kind of style is it?
Well, it's a southwestern style.
Okay.
Breaking hearts and telling lies is all you know. Another guy gives you the eye, and there you go. There you go. You're gone again. I should have known I couldn't win. There you go. You're by his side. You're gonna break another heart, you're gonna kill another. And that's a heliport right there.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that was coming in.
It isn't finished, but it's there.
Well, I was always going to plant grass, but...
So where are you parking your helicopter right now?
No,
before
I don't
this
have
is
a
ready?
helicopter.
Oh, okay.
I have an airplane, but not
Okay.
a helicopter. But no, I dug the rocks out to build this other building back behind here, and I had to do something with them, so I made that a rock, and then I filled it up with the rest of the stuff I dug out of the hill, and it ended up a heliport. Huh? Why not?
Why?
Right?
It's kind of just my extra pile of dirt so I can do some planting and stuff.
It really gives you an excuse to actually go buy a helicopter now.
Yeah.
You could put a swimming pool out there if you wanted to do that. You know, that'd be.
But when the helicopter would get wet, then wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, the hell with the helicopter.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a handrail on the stair that I took. This is walnut pieces right here, and these are oak pieces here, red oak. And I put them together, and there happens to be 85 pieces in that. See, there's one right there.
Mm-hmm.
There.
I'm going up here.
I love you even though I know my heart is gonna break. This home was built to live in. This is a livable place. It's big, but it's livable because I can cut it off in different sections. And this is one of them right here that you can cut the upstairs off, and then you have your own setup here. Oh, I see. Well, you can go upstairs there. There's a lot of room up there.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Well, Mr. Anderson, thank you for inviting us to your home. I appreciate looking at your beautiful house here.
Yeah.
And if you're ever in St. George, Utah, probably shouldn't stop by, but you can at least drive by from the street and take a look. And as they say in Utah, goodbye.